Hello Cancer, this is Joe and welcome to your mid-March 2021 reading. Cancer, this is first and foremost not going to be everybody's story. It just can't be. So it's not your story. It's okay. There's always another message at another time that might be better suited for you, Cancer. Now this is a message about what your future self wants you to know right now. Okay, and you know, your future self, your soul, and your higher self exist. Your future self exists out of the realm of time, and your higher self tapping into maybe what it is that you need to know, you want to know. Is there anything hidden? Is there any encouragement coming through for you, Cancer? So that's what the focus of this reading is. Now this is a timeless reading, so you know, this is meant to be seen when it's meant to be seen. You have synchronicity, you have the dove, and I'm going to pull a number of cards before I get to the tarot. And I'm sorry about the shadows here, my lighting's a little last minute, but we're going to work with what we have. Observer. And let's pull an astrology card here, Cancer, and see if we can get a message working before we get into the tarot. Ooh, the card Neptune, sacrifice. So Cancer, that's interesting. And we're going to pull one of these, and I'll pull your tarot cards, and we'll get into your message. The Dove card is about peace and finding inner peace and embracing inner peace to find outer peace in your surroundings around you. Blessing to lift sadness. Look at that. So Cancer, what is going on with you right now, and what is this about with this sadness and this peace coming through? This card is sacrifice with Neptune, so we'll explore that, but let's pull some tarot cards and we'll get into your message. All right, Cancer. The High Priestess. Interesting. You know, Cancer, that High Priestess is a lot like that connection to your higher self, your soul's connection to that higher aspect of yourself. It's having that inner guidance and an inner knowing. The High Priestess is often passive and isn't taking an active role, but the High Priestess is having that very in tune knowing, that intuition, that understanding of things that go deeper within the soul and deeper within the spirit realm, into the hidden world. You have Two of Wands, King of Cups, and ooh, Knight of Cups. Look at that, Cancer. Alright, let's talk about this, Cancer. So first thing I want to talk about is this card here, the Dove. The Dove here is an affirmation. It's about peace and reassurance, and peace rises gently from within my heart, and my path is blessed with grace. Okay, so I am going to read this at the end of the reading, and we'll talk about that. You have the card of sacrifice. So Cancer, a lot of you, that glare is terrible, I apologize. A lot of you may have had this sacrifice, something you've had to give up, or there's something that you need to give up. And so your future self is trying to encourage you here as you look for peace at a time where you're having to part ways with someone or something, or someone has departed your life. And so there's the sadness coming through here with this, and your future self wants to reassure you that you will find peace again. This blessing here to lift sadness is about that finding that peace again, and that peace comes with the Dove card coming out here, and it's all about that finding that inner sanctuary that exists within you. You have the Observer here, and the Observer is very much connected to this High Priestess card, and we'll talk about that here in depth in a minute. But you're looking at this situation from all angles around you, and this Observer card is being quietly observant, and it's trying to find answers. It's trying to look for the deeper things here in this situation. And your future self wants you to remember that you have all the answers within you. All the answers that you want are locked up inside you. And sometimes it takes a little bit of work to kind of tap into those hidden things that are locked within inside you. Some people are very good at this understanding of intuitive perception, and so this is all about you having that intuitive perception right now. Your future self, your higher self, wants you to understand that you have all the answers that you need right now, and that though you are in a period of sadness, or maybe feeling as if you're in a period of sadness because something has been sacrificed from your life, or something has been cut off. This is probably a relationship. It could be a romantic relationship. No matter what it is, and you can apply that to your situation, how it works for you. But whatever the sacrifice is, please know your future self wants you to know that this is all about it's all about your soul's purpose and your soul's path. That we have certain things in life that are temporary, and there are other things in our lives that we need to move on to, and your future self wants you to know that you are moving on to better things coming up in the near future. You have the Two of Wands here, and I see this as a bit of a doorway, an opening to a new path ahead. And your future self is reminding you to pay attention to that inner knowing and follow what is going on inside of you. What does your soul tell you to do? What is your intuition guiding you and leading you? What action and what steps? Because again, I said the High Priestess is a little bit passive and is not much of an action taker, although the High Priestess is very in tune with a wealth of knowledge and understanding, and knows things that quite often other people don't know, or has an understanding about certain situations that other people around them may not have. So what I do want to point out is the card of synchronicity, and this card here is really saying pay attention to the signs that are coming up in your life. There's something that the universe is trying to tell you, okay? There's something that the universe wants to communicate to you. There's something that your higher self, your future self, your soul wants you to know. And that synchronicity could be very simple. It could be a song that you hear very frequently throughout the day, or at certain times of a day. It could be certain things coming through at certain times of the day that are at a very specific time. It could be the repetition of letters or numbers, or constantly seeing something come up and it provokes you to wonder, what does this really mean? Well, there's a message in that, and your future self really wants you to know that no matter what that message is and the synchronicities, it's a message to keep going and to persevere. It's time here soon, Cancer, to take action. Excuse me. There is an open door here moving forward, and it's all about taking that leap of faith, that having that deep understanding and deep knowing here with the High Priestess showing up, asking you to take now an active role in moving forward. There's good things ahead for you. You have the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So this very much could be about new love moving toward you, a new relationship, or going toward things that you cherish and love very much, things that you want to see happen for yourself. And so there's this a call to action here with this King of Cups and this Knight of Cups and the Two of Wands. It's saying here to you that it's time to go through an open door. A door will be opening for you, Cancer, and that's when it's time to take an active role. You've been here with the Observer, looking around, trying to get a better understanding, trying to pull in a higher meaning to this sacrifice and what you've gone through, what kind of troubles you may have endured. To you, there's probably some kind of higher meaning in that, and that's what you've been looking for. But your future self wants you to know that you may not get the answer to that right now. There may be some time before you finally realize what the reason or the answer is to your question regarding why you went through this sacrifice. So I'm going to read the affirmation here on the dove, but I do want to point out that you will get your answer at some point in time down the road. So here's the affirmation of the dove. Okay, hand your worries to the divine feminine. Trust that she knows how to create solutions without force or aggression. You have the ability to settle your mind by turning into your heart and letting go. Don't wait for things to be in order before you feel at peace. Give yourself to peace and trust in your heart right now. Even the most daunting problems can be resolved more gracefully than you realize. Letting go will bring a resolution more quickly and graciously. The divine feminine is reassuring you that all is well. And the divine feminine is coming out with this high priestess here. And keep in mind, it doesn't matter what your gender is. There are aspects of feminine and masculine in all of us, and I think that's important for all of us to realize, Cancer. So that's your reading. I hope this touched you in some way. If it was your story, let me know down below in the comments. Have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you again soon. Thank you.